Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in the next round. This episode, well, it will be called that way, but this mission is called Prison Facility Delta-772. The root of corruption runs deep in the road rank system. It turns out that the governor has been dead for a long time and the Dark Elder have infiltrated the system and used their human minions as puppets to maintain appearances. This corruption cannot be tolerated, but until the Imperial reinforcements arrive, I must find and rescue the Lord Commissar. I found clues that lead to a former prison facility run by the invaders. If Scarhut is alive, he must be here. I'm sorry. Let's get into it and have some fun.
You are entering a Dark Elder prison camp. You must be aware that you're going to witness the true depths of depravity these creatures are capable of.
The Emperor's will, I carry, will illuminate my way. With
Inquisitor! Just imagine my joy. You did decide to visit my little Palace of Delights. You will be a nice addition to my collection of screaming statues.
I have already disposed of one of your fellow flesh-crafting abominations.
Yes, I have heard about that. Am I angry? Not really. He was my second in command in the Covenant. Let me tell you a little secret. Whatever happened to him, he deserved that. But enough of empty threats.
My thoughts exactly.
What I think is how I would imagine Dark Elder or the Drukhari forces. I think the Homunculus actually sounded a little bit like Xerxes in 300. Not saying that this was the same actor speaking that. I don't assume that, but he did it the same way, and I think this is so fitting for the Drukhari forces. Especially for Homunculi, actually. Alrighty. The trap is, we are through the trap. That always is good. Could you please surround me? Then, okay. That didn't work out as intended. So here we obviously need to be a little bit more careful than even in the mission before. And once it is actually, oh my goodness, what the hell? I of course like challenges, of course, but if the missions become to get unbeatable, which probably won't happen, I guess I'm going to take away the +1 in the challenge mode. Just thinking this would be the only savior then there in the end.
You really think I feel pain, my dear visitor? Pain is the most exquisite spice in our hollow existence. Pain nourishes our withered souls, keeps us vital and strong, staring off the darkest fate imaginable. But your kind is using pain like a simple, blunt tool. Such a waste.
Getting out of here. Maybe even putting in that, because that should actually call down a little, should reduce the damage we receive here. Medusa down, on one hand good because she can heal the Drukhari around her up, which is never a good thing. Before he can activate his bloody shield.
You are trying very hard to make me kill you, but I don't want you to die a swift death. What would be the pleasure in that?
Okay, these homunculi are obviously, okay, yes, they are villains as well, even the summoned in forms, but they heavily damage us here. And unless I do not find any sorts of inoculators, we might be a little bit in trouble in the next couple of minutes, although I hope we are going to reach the last room any second. Okay, it's not that far away. That is good. Yes, come all to me and die in close combat. Neat. Okay, and that is one thing I might imply, or should imply more often, is actually the storm from the sky and the fire form, in order to take the enemies quickly down. It was a little bit unlucky that those guys actually were not in the main, in the center. Then I could easily have taken them down in at the same time. That didn't work out as intended, to be honest. And of course, before we go in the other room, I will let our health replenish at least a teensy little bit. So we are starting the fight, which is probably going to come up fair. Let's go to 4000 and then get in there.
Lord Commissar, you're alive.
My anger and my stubbornness kept me alive. Inquisitor, you should prepare for an ambush.
Okay, the ambush was not that hard. Took all the, or most of the enemies by now down. Going to take the inoculator just in time. And using our psychic attacks here to the full extent. Come on, I know he had his shielding, but I've actually overseen the other guy, which we will now take care of. And then let's talk to the Lord Commissar.
Are you all right?
As soon as I have a chance to bash some Xenos' heads, I will be right as the rain.
What happened?
I was captured in the governor's palace. Never saw him coming. These creatures are crafty mongrels, I'll give them that.
I couldn't agree more.
They killed my men but brought me here. Turns out my soul is as strong as steel. I should take it as a compliment, I suppose. And they need strong people for the process. That's how they called it. We are all catalysts, whatever that means.
They are building infernal machines here. And I have unfinished business with the monster in command here.
That disgusting old creature has a laboratory here. I don't have fond memories of the place. You will probably find him there.
I'm on my way. I cannot allow him to escape. Stay here until my retinue arrives.
I'd rather find a weapon, if you don't mind, and see what I can do to these monsters until then. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Okay, and on it goes. It just could have been a saving mission. As I hope I said that in the last episode, we are right now again a little bit down on inoculators. That of course is not ideal. But if this guy is down, it all will be better. Okay, good that I saved the inoculator there, at least for now. Okay, goodness, that worked out. A little sharp, with only 600 HP there remaining. Alrighty, that one is down. Let me regenerate at least to 4,000. I know, we can die. We can die. This, in this priority assignment, that ain't that much of a problem. Let me... Okay, goodness. Trap, bolt guns, or flamers would have been very, very bad. So let them surround us. The hard-hitting enemy is down. Only a couple of guys, which can of course do damage as well, are remaining. Concentrating on this one. And then, since I think we are right now going to face the end boss for this mission, for this priority assignment, let's then go a little bit up in health again and then engage him, because he's probably going to have some friends with him.
I am so disappointed in you, Inquisitor. You destroyed my playthings and made a huge mess of this place.
And now I have the cheek to destroy you as well.
You also set back my research considerably. Therefore, I have decided to kill you after all.
That is not going to happen.
That is unfortunate. I was just getting accustomed to this body.
And he obviously did not have that much of HP. That of course helped out as well. But who am I to argue there?
You should keep hiding in the webway. I'm afraid this webway gate is the only clue left. Any ideas, Tech Priest?
The Eldari webway is way too complex to survey by conventional ways.
And what about unconventional ways?
Etheric triangulation may be a suitable method to locate matching warp patterns in a very limited range.
Do your best, Tech Priest. If there are any other Drakari forces left in this system, I must find them.
And that, guys, right now brings us to the end of this episode, as sad as this is. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.